Ladies and gentlemen, may I kindly request everyone to please stand up. Today, we stand together in solemn remembrance of the innocent lives lost in the tragic terror attack in Pahalgam. We mourn with heavy hearts and we honor the bravery of those who stood against fear and the resilience of a community that will never be silenced by violence. A moment of silence, please. May their souls rest in peace, and may we carry forward the memory of dignity, compassion, and unwavering hope for a better, peaceful world. Thank you. Please be seated. Innovation, aspiration, and application of technology is vital in making India a $5 trillion economy. Prime Minister Modi's Transforming India 5.0 vision integrates sustainable energy practices, infrastructure development, innovation, and self-reliance to address emerging challenges and chase opportunities, aiming to establish India as a global leader in the coming decades. And Vishwan institutions is playing its role efficiently by introducing courses such as BS Psychology, BS Management, BBA in Hotel Management, and many more courses that aim at Modi's vision of innovation, aspiration, and application of technology in making India a $5 trillion economy, and that would be defining truly tomorrow's leadership. We Vishwanians proudly contribute to the dream of transforming India 5.0 with our state-of-art infrastructure, where every single classroom is digitally equipped, surrounded by green campus, which is conducive in making our students learn holistic at Vishwanian institutions. A hearty welcome and a very good morning to all honored guests, delegates across India, abroad, research enthusiasts, students, and all respected dignitaries who have come here to grace this two-day national conference on transforming India 5.0, sustainable strategies for emerging challenges and opportunities. It is sponsored by Indian Council of Social Science Research, Southern Regional Center, and organized by corporate organizations, that's institutional institutions, raising dynamic managers and entrepreneurs for last 27 successful years. Ladies and gentlemen, our thunderous round of applause for Mr. students. Esteemed guests, scholars, delegates, we are honored to have you all join us for this prestigious gathering, where we aim to delve into the transformative dynamics and reshaping our world. I, Chinmay Das, co-convener and head of department MBA, take this opportunity to welcome our honorable chief guest, Sri MB Sudhir Kumar Garu, Assistant Director, Ministry of MSME, Indian Enterprise Development Services, Hyderabad. Founder, Chairman and Principal Advisor, Vishwanath Institutions, Sri T. Srinivasa Acharya Garu. Founder, Member and President, Vishwanath Institutions, Sri GSS Venkateshwar Rao Garu. Founder, Member and Director Admissions, Sri Ramakrishna Chinnam Garu. Vice President, Vishwanath Institutions, Professor Mohan S. Rao Garu. Convener of this National Conference and Principal MBA, Dr. M. Mohan Sir. Convener and Professor from PGM Department, Dr. R. Javis Sir. Director PSCS, Dr. P. Chakraborty Sir. Director IMBA, Professor Mir Irfan Mulak Sir. Principal DBIS MBA, Dr. S. Srikanth Sir. My fellow head of departments and faculty and staff of MBA, IMBA, PGM and PSCS courses. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to this national conference. Your presence here today signifies a commitment to advancing knowledge, fostering collaboration, and driving positive change in the realm of sustainable strategies to overcome emerging challenges and capitalizing opportunities, bringing transformation through digital innovation. A huge and a warm round of applause for the lively audience sitting over here. Om Shubham Karoti Kalyanam, Arogyam Dhanasantar, Chakraborty Vinashaya, Deepa Jyoti Namaste. Meaning, I fold my hands before the divine light that brings prosperity, auspiciousness, good health, abundance of wealth, and with the arrival of divine enlightenment within, the darkness of ignorance, injudiciousness, and irrationality disappears. Now, with this divine seva, let me take the privilege to request all the respected dignitaries to step forward and begin the act of lamp lighting. Please, sir. I request everyone to stand up for the prayer song. I call upon senior faculty from MBA department, Ms. P. Shada, and students, Ms. Rachna and Ms. Lakshmi from MBA batch 24-26 to sing a prayer song.
शुभ्रघण्टानिनाद विरामं चलत्ताण्डवोत्तण्डवत्पद्मदानं रसत्युङ्गिराङ्गोपरिव्यालहारं गणाधीशमीशानशूनुं तमीळे गणाधीशमीशानशूनुं तमीळे गणाधीशमीशानशूनुं तमीळे ध्वनिध्वंसवीणालयोल्लासिवक्त्रं पुरच्छुण्डदण्डोल्लसद्बीजपूरं गलस्तर्पसौगन्ध्यलोलालिमालं गणाधीशमीशानशूनुं तमीळे प्रकाशजपालत्करत्नप्रसून प्रवालप्रघातारुणज्योतिरेकं प्रलम्बोदरं वक्रतुण्डैकदण्डं गणाधीशमीशानशूनुं तमीळे विचित्रस्फुरद्रत्नमाला किरीटं किरीटोल्लसच्चन्द्ररेखा विभूषं विभूषैकभूषं भवत्वं सहेतुं गणाधीशमीशानशूनुं तमीळे इमं सुस्तवं प्रातरुत्थाय भक्त्या पठेद्यस्तु मर्त्यो लभेत् सर्वकाम गणेशप्रसादेन सिद्ध्यन्ति वाचो गणेशे विभौ दुर्लभं किं प्रसन्ने गणाधीशमीशानशूनुं तमीळे गणाधीशमीशानशूनुं तमीळे गणाधीशमीशानशूनुं तमीळे
Please be seated. So prayer songs certainly create a divinely positive ambience. I'm sure you would agree with me. Now, as we are enveloped with positive energy, it's time to invite our honored guest and esteemed chair patrons onto the dais. With a round of applause, let's invite convener and professor, PGM Department, Dr. Rajev. Please come on to the dais and please meet it. Ms. Sudiksha. Please welcome the convener. Thank you, sir. I request Director and Professor Ved Anmolak sir to please take a seat. Please operate. Please welcome, sir. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Now I kindly request our beloved Chief Patron of this conference and Vice President, Professor Monas Rao Garu, our beloved Principal, MPA, and Convener, Professor M. Madan Mohan sir, to please accompany our Chief Guest, Shri M.B. Sunil Kumar Garu, onto the stage. Anurag, please welcome our Vice President, sir. Ms. Neha, please welcome our Convener and Principal, M. Madan Mohan sir. And Mr. Omarali, please welcome our Honorable Chief Guest of today's National Conference. Please. We would like to extend a warm welcome to Associate Dean, Professor B. Jayashree ma'am. Sumant, please welcome ma'am. Please come over here and accept our welcome. Sahib. Ma'am. Please kindly. Let's also welcome President Vilgares, Professor Dr. S. Srikanth sir. Sajida, please welcome sir. Anurag, I want you to welcome our sponsor from Fateh. We would also like to extend our welcome to Professor Dr. P. Chakravarti Garu, Director PSCS. Sir, please accept this sapling. Sir, please come over here. Thank you, sir. We'd like to welcome Summer Green over here, our platinum sponsors. Anurag, please welcome. We have Professor B. Hemant Garu here from Residency University, Bangalore. So please come over here and accept Sarni. A round of applause, everyone. Sir had been a great support for more than a decade for us. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time to invite our respected convener of this national conference and principal MBA MBA, Professor M. Madan sir, who is a guiding light of academic excellence. His passion for research is illuminating pathways to knowledge for numerous scholars nationwide. With a heart as generous as his intellect is vast, Professor Madan Mohan has authored numerous books in financial management and other allied subjects in the field of finance. He has not only advanced his own scholarly pursuits, but he has also tirelessly nurtured the research aspirations of many Vishwanians. His unwavering support and encouragement have empowered budding researchers to flourish and fostering a culture of curiosity and innovation. His untiring work ethic, coupled with an unquenchable thirst for knowledge, serves as an inspiration to all of us. This national conference serves as a testament to his academic leadership and his transformative power of dedication. Thank you, sir, for your unwavering commitment to create this platform for every one of us. Now I kindly request the most favorite personality appreciation in the family, Professor Kamadan Mohan sir, to present the conference outline. Please, sir.
A very warm good morning to one and all. Myself, Professor Madan Mohan, convener of the National Conference. First of all, Honorable Principal Director Sri Srinivasacharya, President G. S. Rao Venkateswara Rao sir, Director Admissions Sri Ramakrishnan Chinnam sir, Vice President and Director Professor Dr. Mohan S. Rao sir, today's Chief Guest of Neptunian National Conference, Honorable Sri M.D. Sudhir Kumar Garu, Ministry of MSME, IDES, Assistant Director. Sir, welcome, sir. Dr. P. Chakravarti, Director, BSMS. Professor Neil Irfan Ullah, sir, Director, IMBA. Professor Jarvis, another convener for this conference. Professor S. Srikanth, VISM Principal. Dear participants, esteemed colleagues, co-conveners, organizing secretaries, my dear students. It fills me with immense pleasure to extend a warm, heartfelt welcome to each and every one of you this significant today national conference on transforming India 5.0 sustainable strategies for emerging challenges and opportunities. We are deeply honored to have this event sponsored by ICSSR SRC. Over the next 2 days, we will embark a crucial exploration to the dynamic interplay between the sustainable management principles and India's ambitious journey towards its transformation 5.0 vision. Together, we will delve into the latest global trends and groundbreaking innovations that are actively reshaping our industries and societies. I am truly delighted to share the remarkable response. We received our call for papers with an impressive 531 high-quality research articles. These significant contributions have been thoughtfully published across 5 distinguished UGC Cambridge journals alongside our dedicated conference proceedings with ISBN. This enthusiastic participation not only underscores the profound significance and timely relevance of conference theme, but also reflects a truly global perspective on this critical intersection. We are particularly honored by the widespread representation from across the length of breadth of India, with a strong participation from vibrant religions, including Kolkata, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Punjab, Maharashtra, Bangalore, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, and our host state Telangana, college-wise and university-wise, MIT University Chennai, Amity University Mangalore, Alliance University Bangalore, Adarsh PG College, Hyderabad, Amjad Ali Khan College, Hyderabad, CMR Technical University, Bhavans College, formerly University of Women's College in Koti, Hyderabad, and Aravind Deemed University, Chaitanya University, and Pulaya College from Kannur, IAE College from Hyderabad, IIRM, ISB, JNTU Vizianagaram, KCR College of Hyderabad, KSUH, and LPU Punjab, Western Institute of Management Hyderabad, Presidency University Bangalore, St. James College of University Hyderabad, and SRM University Chennai, Vignan University from Guntur, and PFSCR in University, Vadamuri Guntur, Nigeria from Nigeria, and Sultan Muluk College from Hyderabad. So here, this rich geographical diversity promises to enrich our dialogue immeasurably and bringing a wealth of varied insights and invaluable expectations to our college discussions, collective discussions. As we gather here today, we stand at a pivotal juncture where the imperative of sustainability and the transformative power of India 5.0 vision seamlessly coverage. Sustainable strategies are not longer merely an action, they represent fundamental responsibility to go to our planned and together generation that will be follow us. Over the course of this next 2 days, we will engage in thought-provoking sessions designed to challenge our perspectives and participate in insightful panel discussions featuring leading experts and benefit from introspective workshops aimed at fostering practical knowledge. Our distinguished speakers and panelists, each recognized a leader in their respective fields, will generously share their profound expertise and invaluable experiences, guiding us through the inherent complexities and exciting opportunities light at the interaction of sustainable management and cutting-edge digital practices. So this conference transcends the boundaries of the purely academic exercise. It is intentionally designed as a vibrant and collaborative platform. Our aim is to foster innovation, facilitate the meaningful exchange of knowledge, and cultivate lasting networks that will power us collectively to address some of the most pressing challenges of our time. I wholeheartedly encourage each of you to fully embrace this unique opportunity to learn from one another, diverse perspectives to inspire the germination of new impactful ideas and actively collaborate towards forging a more sustainable and digitally improved future for our nation India. I wish to express my sincere appreciation to all the contributing authors and participating delegates for their valuable contributions and enthusiastic engagement, which we are the very lifeblood of this conference. I earnestly urge you all to actively participate in these diverse sections, to engage robustly in the discussions that will unfold, and to strategically leverage the numerous networking opportunities that will be available over these next 2 days. Let us collectively strive to make this conference a truly significant milestone in our shared journey towards realizing the ambitions of the goals of India 5.0 transformations and achieving our pyramid sustainability objectives. Once again, on behalf of the organizing committee, I extend my warm and resounding welcome to the National Conference on Transforming India 5.0 Sustainable Strategies for Emerging Challenges and Opportunities. I wish each and every one of you highly productive and deeply enriching and truly memorable experiences as embark on this vital journey together. Thank you, one and all. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir, for providing us this outline. Now I invite Ms. A. Saujanya, faculty from my department MBA, to introduce our convener, Professor R. Javis.
A very good morning to all the dignitaries and the dais, for faculty members, non-teaching staff, and dear students. A warm welcome to all to National Conference 2025. Now it's my honor and privilege in introducing the convener of today's event, Professor Dr. Javis sir. Dr. Javis Javirakula is an accomplished professional in the field of human resource management and organizational behavior. He holds a PhD in HRM from Kakatiya University and Master's degree in Human Resource Management. MSc Psychology with a career spanning over 20 years, Dr. Javesh Ravarakula has garnered extensive experience and expertise in HR domain. One notable aspect of Dr. Javesh Ravarakula's career is his scholarly contributions. He has published research papers in prestigious journals, including those indexed in Scopus and UGC CARE. These publications signify his commitment to advancing knowledge and understanding in the field of HRM. In addition to his research endeavors, Dr. Javesh Ravrakula has excelled as an educator. With his extensive knowledge and experience, he has taught a wide variety of HR subjects, imparting valuable insights to students and professionals alike. Through his teaching, he has likely made significant contribution to shaping the next generation of HR practitioners. Dr. Javesh Ravirakula is an accomplished professional in the field of human resource management who has actively engaged in various professional development activities. He has attended numerous workshops and seminars related to HRM, demonstrating his commitment to staying updated with the latest trends and practices in the field. Overall, Dr. Javesh Ravirakula's profile showcases his academic achievements, research contributions, and extensive experience in the field of HRM. His expertise and dedication to the subject make him a valuable asset to the academic and the professional community. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. We warmly invite you, share your thoughts, and inspire us with your words. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the extensive introduction of mine. We are, I should say, it is good morning and also good afternoon. We are just 5 minutes away from afternoon. I know it's very hot, but the hottest publications which we have received, I read the articles which we have received, this hot is okay for us. So, Honorable Principal Director Sri Srinivasa Acharya Garu, President Sri GSS Venkateshwar Ram Garu, Director Admissions Sri Sri Ramakrishna Chinnam Garu, Vice President and Director Professor Monis Rao Saab. Today's chief guest, Honorable M.A. Sundar Kumar Garu, Ministry of MSME, Indian Enterprise Development Service, Assistant Director Retired, Hyderabad. Professor Dr. Madan Mohan, Sir, Director and Convener, who has put a lot of effort. Dr. Chakravarti, Sir, Director BSCS, Dr. V. Jayasri, Dean and In-charge Director BCM, Principal MBA BBISM, Professor Dr. Srikanth, Professor Mir Irfan Ulhat, Director IMBSR. So I warmly invite everyone for this two-day national conference. Esteemed colleagues, co-conveners, organizing secretaries and session chairs, paper presenters, delegates, students, press, and the sponsors sitting here who have taken time. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome each one of you to this national conference on transforming India 5.0. As the convener, it is both an honor and privilege to host this vital academic gathering, a confluence of minds committed to envisioning a sustainable and inclusive future for our nation. At this critical juncture in our developmental journey, the concept of India 5.0 signals a forward-looking vision, nation first, always first, Viksit Bharat. On this, on that integrates technological advancements, sustainable growth, social equity, and resilient governance. This conference seeks to explore and propose innovative evidence-based strategies to navigate the complex challenges and emerging opportunities that lie ahead. I would like to place on record, this is very important, our deep gratitude and thanks to the Indian Council of Social Science Research ICSSR SRC Southern Regional Center, Professor B. Sudhakar Reddy, Director of Professor in Economics, for their generous support and continued support, sponsorship and support in promoting academic inquiry and meaningful dialogue on pressing national issues. I extend a warm and respectful welcome to our esteemed chief guest and the distinguished dignitaries on the dais. Your presence elevates this conference and reinforces our shared commitment to transformative development. I also express my sincere thanks to the panelists. Yes, our tracks were on and we will continue it. And session chairs for lending their expertise and insights to our deliberations. To all the researchers and presenters, thank you for contributing your scholarly work. Your dedication strengthens the intellectual fabric of this event. Your engagement is invaluable, and I encourage you to actively share, learn, and collaborate throughout the sessions. Let this conference be a beacon of forward-thinking ideas, collaborative spirit, and impactful outcomes that contribute to the shaping of sustainable and inclusive India 5.0. Thank you very much. A warm welcome to you all.
Thank you, Professor Jarvis, for making your message so clear, crisp, and impactful. Thank you. When we talk about sustainability, let's see what Mr. Johan Zeitz, the CEO of Harley Davidson, said. He says sustainability is no longer about doing less harm, it is about doing more good. Mr. Johan emphasizes that sustainability should go beyond minimizing the harm to the environment. Instead, it should focus on actually creating positive, regenerative impacts for people and the planet. In addition to this, let's see what Ms. Indira Noy, the former CEO of PepsiCo, said. She says, corporate social responsibility and sustainability are not options. Rather, they are vital strategies for growth. Absolutely well said. Well, now, before we listen to the address by Director IMBA, Professor Louis Anand sir, I call upon faculty from my department, Ms. L. Pineda, to read its profile. Ma'am.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity of introducing Professor Mir Irfan, sir. Professor Mir Irfan, sir, is a dynamic and accomplished professional with over 26 years of extensive experience across industry and academia, spanning diverse functional areas in India and overseas. A self-starter with exceptional performance abilities, a critical mindset, and collaborative approach, he combines strategic insight with a strong sense of professionalism and humor. Currently serving as the director of IMDA department at Vishwavishwani Institute of Systems and Management, he brings a wealth of leadership and academic expertise to his role. Professor Irfan's entrepreneurial journey began early when he founded Laurel Marketing Associates, an event management and sales promotion company catering to prestigious clients such as Procter and Gamble, Hindustan Unilever. He further demonstrated his business acumen by establishing data policies consulting and HR recruitment and staffing firm. Khan Holdings, an investment management firm specializing in NRI and HNI investments in capital and bullion markets. His expertise in derivatives made him a sought-after trainer for stockbroking firms during the introduction of derivatives in India. Prior to his current role, Professor Irfan served as a faculty member in Business Management at Higher College of Technology, Ministry of Education, Muscat, Oman. In the capacity, he contributed to quality assurance and on-the-job training initiatives, established an entrepreneurship cell, and mentored student startups in finance. Teaching and training remain his foremost passion. Throughout his distinguished career, he has held key academic leadership roles, including faculty member, course coordinator, controller of examinations, and director, shaping the next generation of business leaders. With a provocative track record of excellence, innovation, and mentorship, Professor Mir Irfan continues to drive impactful outcomes in education industry. Let us warm welcome Irfan sir, and sir, I please welcome you to address the gathering.
Ma'am, thank you for the introduction. Dr. Jarvis, we started in the morning and I am continuing in the afternoon. Are you all ready for me? Yeah, respected today's guest, chief guest Sudhir Kumar Garu, and then our beloved Vice President Mohamed Rao sir, Madan Mohan sir, and then our convener Dr. Jarvis, Jayashree Madam, Dr. Srikanth, Dr. Chakravarti, my department HODs, my faculty colleagues, and all my students. Good morning. Yeah, today I'm not here to tell you something that you do not know. That is, time and again, we have been hearing on sustainability. But my objective here is to keep on reminding ourselves about the relevance of sustainability. That is, repeated reminders to each other will ensure that we are living with a purpose. Now, if you look at all the nations, all the industries, all the companies, and we individuals at our level, if you look at ourselves, that is, we all are chasing economic prosperity. Are we chasing economic prosperity? Every one of us, irrespective of the consequences, we want economic prosperity. We are living that tomorrow without actually evaluating what that tomorrow is going to be. Rather, our economic prosperity today is challenging tomorrow. That is, the generations to come. What is that we are going to give them back? The challenges are huge. That is, if you look at that is, we speak of environment degradation, we speak of climate change, we speak of social inequality, we speak of poverty. All these are challenges. Now, when it comes to India 5.0, when I look at my GDP, it is a very envious GDP. That is consistency. We are clocking plus 6% year on year. And when it comes to innovation, when it comes to technology, that is, we are spearheading everything. But we also have our struggles in the form of climate change. That is, now rains have become unpredictable. And look at the sun. Today it is testing us, isn't it? Isn't it testing or not? It is testing us. Now, all these are the challenges. Now, India, when we speak of India 5.0, are there any opportunities for us? Yes, definitely there are. The first opportunity comes through renewable energy systems, be it solar, be it wind, be it hydro. If we adopt to this renewable energy system, we are reducing the carbon footprints. This is one opportunity area. Is there any other area whereby India can contribute? Yes, surely. Recently, I was just studying about a case study on the farmers of Thailand, that is rice and rubber farmers. They have developed a organic fertilizer, and what it did is it has increased the productivity and it has reduced the footprints. Can India not adopt that? Surely we can. Okay, we are experimenting in it. We are adopting to it. We are going back to organic. This is what is expected out of a nation like us. Now, what more can we do? What more can we do? We can always speak about, okay, having a green infrastructure, sustainable transport systems, sustainable buildings, eco-friendly infrastructure, eco-friendly buildings, eco-friendly urban planning. That is, society, each housing society can have a specific young place. This is what is expected out of us. That is, we are probably one of the largest population. So our contribution should also be the largest. Yes, there are challenges. Can we adopt to all of this? There are challenges. That is, you always have infrastructure deficits. Resources are always limited. But however, if we make our strategies inclusive, have you heard about PPP? Public and private partnership. If we make a policy inclusive, if we adopt to systems like triple R, you heard about it? Yeah? It's not a movie. And we are speaking about reuse, recycle, and reduce. Reduce the waste, reuse the waste, recycle the waste. Here I am speaking of a circular economy. Now, if you are contributing in all these areas, okay, definitely we stand a great chance. Now, everyone comes to a podium. Everyone comes to the podium and speaks about sustainability. Okay? But as an individual, what is that I can do? As an individual, what is it you can do that is more significant? Now, for the very conference, yeah, I need your attention, please. Your attention gives me energy. Yeah, all of you, I need your attention, please. Now, for the very conference, I had conducted a small research. I had collected the data from about 100 respondents. And then the great compliment, in fact, was about 90% plus. 90% plus responded wanted sustainability. Then, with that, added a rider saying that you want a higher growth or sustainability. And to my surprise, only 10% of them, only 10% or less than 10%, okay, have opted for sustainability to a higher growth return, a higher return of investment. So every one of us is expecting others to do it, but it is not others. It is all we have to do it. Everyone expects that. Okay, someone else will do it. Nobody is going to do it. We have to do it. So from this podium, okay, I can assure you one thing, that is at least 10% of my investment, be it investment of my clients or my own investment, 10% of my investment, I want to put in something that develops a green infrastructure. Are you all with me? Will you invest your 10%? I'm not speaking of 90% of your investment, just 10% of your investment on green infrastructure. Is everyone with me? And then, at my personal level, I will feel this will be my biggest achievement. At my personal level, I will feel this will be my biggest achievement if I can plant a tree today. I can plant a seed today and ensure that in next 10 or 15 years, okay, it grows into a tree for my next generation. Now, each of us train ourselves, train our children in doing this. I believe that we will be contributing to the environment. Are you all with me? You want that, okay, transformation, okay, India 5.0, a sustainable nation. this is what can be your contribution. There is actually two aspects of it. One, please invest in green infrastructure, only 10% of your investments. And then second one is, okay, please plant a tree, educate your children, educate your friends, okay, to plant a tree and ensure that it grows into a tree. In next 10 years, okay, we can have a good breathing space, we can have a balanced economic prosperity, social equality, we can have a proper environment. This is what is my message from this podium today. And just given 5 minutes, so I want to conclude here. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your words of wisdom, and it was truly a blissful experience to listen to you. Thank you very much, sir. Reiterating a few lines said by PM Modi ji, he said, Vikasit Bharat is the Bharat of youth's aspirations. And he said that I want to tell the youth that your aspirations are my resolve, your dreams and hard work combined with my resolve, that is the guarantee of Vikasit Bharat. While quoting these lines, PM Modi acknowledged the significant contribution of the youth in various sectors, including startups, manufacturing, digital innovation, and the role of our Indian youth is very, very significant. Now it's time to listen from the chief patron of this national conference, our beloved Vice President, Sir, Professor Mohan S. Rao. Before that, I invite on stage our senior faculty, Dr. Priyati ma'am, to read sir's profile. Ma'am, please.
Greetings of the day to the dignitaries, faculty members, students, participants, and the guests from the summer break. I, Dr. B. R.T., faculty member, Department of MBA, take the privilege of introducing Professor Mohan S. Rao, sir. With your permission, sir, Professor Mohan S. Rao, sir, a highly decorated personality with qualifications equivalent to having 3 PhDs. Professor Rao, sir, has dedicated his services in Indian Air Force. He has put in total 52 years of service. Since the year 2000, he has been leading almost all the courses offered by Vishwashwani Group of Institutions. Professor Rao, sir, is a fellow and faculty member of 3 professional institutions, CA, CS, and CMA. As a company secretary and cost accountant, he has managed number of public issues, prepared numerous prospectus, and incorporated various companies. For his dedication contributions in the field of education and corporate matters, Sir was awarded with the prestigious title of Best Educationist by India International Friendship Society, New Delhi. Professor Rao is a multilingual person. He is well versed in 7 Indian languages and also versed in 2 foreign languages. Currently, Sir is aiming to master 12 Indian languages and 4 foreign languages by the end of year 2025. With this brief introduction, please put your hands together for Professor Mohan S. Rao, sir. Already waiting for his message through this podium. Sir, please share your inputs and the message. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you once again. Good afternoon, everybody. I want to cut short the time of salutations to one and all again. I'll use the technological word in this Control C, Control V, and Control V. Control C for all the interpretations what our predecessors have given, saluting everybody with all the things. So control C, copy. Control V, paste it. That means whatever they say, again you remind yourself, and I'll go over. Control C, control V. Now control E for what? Because they included my name, I want to delete that from that. So control E is done. So my salutation to everybody is over. Am I right? So the time what is given to me is very short, around 5 minutes, sir. 5 minutes. Okay. In that 5 minutes, I would like to give as much message as possible. Today, before proceeding further, let me congratulate the team of this seminar, international conference, Professor Bhagat Mohan and his entire team for bringing out such a fabulous, publications. If it is a soft copy, it's a different issue. But it is a publication, hard copy. As many articles he has said, and I came to know that 500 plus articles are there, and 500 plus of printings are required to be done. And each booklet, they are having around, I think, more than 600 pages. That means it's a very, very big task which has been handled by the entire team. Congratulations to one and all. Now, I won't take more time because you have been hearing about sustainability, you have been hearing about so many things, right? But I'll go in the other way. I will try to analyze what Professor Irfan sir, Javed sir, and Madhav sir has told you. In a simplest way, I will make this as the outer ring road and the inner ring road. They have covered all the outer ring roads. That means what is all required for sustainable development, including technology, academics, everything they have covered. So no point in my telling you time and again the same thing, right? Because they are the everyday teachers and I teach sometimes. I may be further if I go into that one. So I will not take that risk of furthering myself. So what I will do, I will come from the outer ring road, having a long journey, and to the inner ring road. What is the meaning of inner ring road? To directly to you, right? So what was required for you from the outer ring road, come back to yourself. I would like to look at and also request you to look at the, let's see what is there or copy of it what we have. If I tell you to read, I think I cannot tell you to read from there, but I think what generally there are different type of groups I can make. People start with say inaugural session on so and so, and some of you start with the Vishweshwari and other blah 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 other things. There are two groups, and one more group is there, intelligent group. Of course, all of you are intelligent group. Now, what do you start with? Can anybody tell? In that entire thing, at least one answer for that third one. One with Vishweshwari, another with inaugural sessions. If you are given a third time to read, okay, first time you have read that, second time you read that, third time if I give you to read that, then I say it is not complete, what you have to start with? You say? Nation first. That's what exactly I want to tell you. There is a nation first. We should start with that. Why? What is the meaning of nation first? We always tell nation first. I am from the services. I retired from Indian Air Force. Is it for the defense people alone? Is it for the political people alone? Is it for the educationists alone? Who are the people to bring our nation as a nation first? Who? Again, I told you about the inner ring road. That is yours. Every one of you are competent to make our nation first. And without you, without us, it cannot be nation first. So it is everybody's work. So what you have to do is make yourself a perfect. Nothing less than a perfect. Nothing. That everything, whatever you do, you have to be make it a precise and you should be precision, technological precision. How our Air Force make it, making a radar or anything precision technology, we use it. To that extent, you have to make it available. You have to make yourself so much, involve yourself and give the best out of it. As a teacher, you can give your best. Try to improve every day. I think I got to tell you because I put up 52 years service. In my 25 years of teaching experience itself, I had done in this college itself. Right? Well, 15 years in the industry as a company secretary and as a CA and all, and 15 years in the Air Force. So almost 53, 54 years I got service. So I have a, if not right, I can say some association I can give you. So what I say is make yourself improve every day to give the best to our students, to our industry, to our nations. So from that our nation first starts. So what is that meaning of it? If I say everybody is a competent, sometimes you may say how we can know we are competent or not. So from that one small idiom I tell you some phrase I'll tell you that is from Hindi. जंगल जंगल ढूंढ रहा हिरण कस्तूरी की खोज में तय नहीं कर पाया अपने ही अपने से दूरी को. That means the fragrance what it comes from kasturi means right? From that they not able the fragrance what comes from that. Not able to understand it. It gives a beautiful fragrance, but it is moving. Where is that fragrance? Where is that fragrance? Where is that fragrance? Then it searches entire forest, but it doesn't know that it is having its supply. That every one of you, every one of us has a competency. You got to search yourself, right? And try to change according to that. Of course, it is very difficult, every bit problematic to change, right? I'll tell you a small extension of it to say how it will be difficult. Why it is difficult? Though you are aware of it, you can do it, but it is difficult. So for that also a small story, because my age tells, so I can tell the stories to my grandchildren. So that habit I have. So always I tell one small story. I think you can be with me, right? Am I right? Can I tell you? Okay, with your permission. Right? I think we can take another 2 minutes more. Okay, right. A fisherman went into the deep into the sea in search of catching more fishes because he wanted to have, he was greedy of it. And he went deep into the jungle, into the sea, and he had a good catch, full basket of fish. And by the time he returned in the evening, it was pitch dark, and again it was raining also, right? So what he thought he cannot move to his house, then he was in search of some accommodation where he can take rest in the night and go make an hour in the evening. Early morning, next morning. So what he did, he went in search of one house and he knocked the door, and the family was well received person. And finally they said, okay, you can stay back today. And that family was the Arpadas family, making food house and all this, right? So that family gave one room to that fisherman to sleep there. And fisherman was tired, in fact. I was also very happy because that a very big catch, right? But he could not get a sleep. Then he was thinking, why I am not getting the sleep? He was thinking that it's not that we had sufficient time and all, but he was tired, but still not able to get the thing. Because in that room, a basket of jasmine was kept. The smell of jasmine could not be tolerated by the fisherman. So he woke up, went out and saw all were sleeping. He took out the jasmine basket, kept it outside, and a basket of fish, what he brought it inside, and had a sound sleep. The story is over. What is the meaning of interpretation of it? That means that what we are thinking of nation first and improving ourselves, though it is there, you can do that, but you don't want to change that. You mean I'm also there in that. I'm also English word you is very bad, right? Sometimes it creates that it builds an ego in ourselves. You are there. What about me? I was there. If I say you, all figures are with me. So everybody is like that. We don't want to change. So now what I want to tell you is make a change. Try to change yourself. Now as a faculty, as a student, what you can do? Now one which is don't take the easy way. Don't take the easy way. Take the road less traveled road. Gives you some difficulties. You can come over the difficulties. Definitely, it can be a winner. Right? With this message, I think I have extended my time almost around 9 minutes I've taken. Thank you for sincerely and peacefully, scientifically listening to me. But before that, I welcome all our faculty members and our students and all the people who came from outside for this international conference and our chief guest sir to have a good stay with us today and tomorrow. And I wish all of you and all our family members, particularly our 3M company, 3Ss. Again, I have to tell you about the 3M company and 3S. 3M company means M, Professor M. Madana Mohan. 3M. His company, all of you are his company. And 3S. What are meaning of 3S? I wish him and all of you successful successes. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your blissful words and making this message so clear for everyone to understand and give us the true definition of Asian Plus. Thank you very much, sir. Again. Alright, from exploring the latest trends in sustainable business models to discussing the ethical implications of digital technologies, from integrating sustainable energy practices, infrastructure development, innovation and self-reliance to address emerging challenges, to chasing opportunities, aiming to establish India as a global leader in coming decades. This conference promises to be a rich tapestry of ideas and perspectives. This national conference is based on a 3D model. So the first D stands for deliberation, the second one is discussion, third one is debate on transforming India 5.0 sustainable strategies for emerging challenges and opportunities. Well, it's time to listen to the most awaited personality in today's conference, and that is Honorable Chief Guest. Before that, let me invite co-convener, Professor Eddie from my department, to introduce today's Chief Guest, Sri Sudhir Rao.
Thank you, Chinmay sir. Dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, dear teaching and non-teaching staff, dear participants and my dear students. A very good afternoon to all. Hearty welcome to everyone for the inaugural session of National Conference 2025 sponsored by ICSSR SRC. I, Professor Dr. A.P. Gayatri, co-convener of the National Conference, delighted to have this wonderful opportunity to introduce the Chief Guest of this special occasion, Mr. M.V. Sudhir Kumar Garu, Retired Assistant Director, MSME, IEDS, Hyderabad. A seasoned professional with over 3 decades of distinguished service in the Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, MSME, Mr. M.V. Sudhir Kumar sir has played a pivotal role in shaping India's MSME landscape. Appointed through the UPSC as a Small Industry Promotion Officer in 1993 and later inducted into the Indian Enterprise Development Service (IEDS) category. He has served as Assistant Director at MSME DFO Hyderabad. Contributing significantly to the industrial development, entrepreneurship promotion and policy implementation.
with a rich educational background in mechanical engineering, BTech from Nagarjuna University and MTech from JNU Hyderabad, Sudhir Kumar sir has applied his technical and managerial acumen to lead various religious programs and initiative tailored from MSME growth. His leadership in organizing management development programs, entrepreneurship development programs, and entrepreneurship and skill development programs has cultivated a dynamic entrepreneur ecosystem in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. As a nodal officer for the business incubation scheme, he has worked closely with the host institutes and business incubators to drive innovation and foster a vibrant setup environment. His efforts in implementing and procurement and marketing support PNMS scheme have empowered MSMEs to expand their market presence through domestic trade fairs, e-commerce platforms, and vendor development meets. Sudhir Kumar sir also spearheaded the Small Enterprise Network Select initiative, ensuring robust digital infrastructure and accessibility to project information. As the head of the export facilitation cell, he coordinated with key stakeholders including DGFT, CES, and state export departments, while managing the international cooperation scheme to enhance MSME participation in global markets. Under the administration, several MSMEs from the region received national awards affirming his dedication to recognizing and nurturing excellence. He has conducted high impact training programs covering zero defect, zero effect, Z-lean, manufacturing, export documentation, digital marketing, and MSME modernization. His development in cluster development and technological upgradation has resulted in actionable recommendations for product diversification, quality enhancement, and cost efficiency for micro and small enterprises. Earlier in his career as Assistant Director at Andhra Pradesh Productive Council 1986 to 1992, Sir has conducted productivity improvement studies, implemented quality circles, and advised on strategic operational enhancements that help transform clients' operations through innovative and efficiency. Throughout his career, Sudhir Kumar Sir has been a bridge between the policy and practice, working closely with state departments, industry associations, and NGOs. His initiatives, Udyam registration camps, and credit facilitation has made a lasting impact on MSME formalization and financial inclusion. Driven by a passion for development, innovation, and inclusive growth, Mr. Sudhir Kumar Garu remains a respected thought leader and catalyst in India's MSME sector. I request all to welcome Mr. Sudhir sir with a big round of applause. Thank you, sir. Kindly please enter together. Thank you.
Respected Mohan Rao sir, Professor Mohan Rao sir, Professor Irfan, Professor Zavesh, Professor Madan Mohan, other faculty members, media, delegates, and all the people who are present here. Welcome to all you for this program. And it's a privilege for me to be part of this conference program. And I feel that inferiority complex, being called the chief guest among these harbors of these elite members here. But even though just I'll be sharing my experiences here, when I'm talking about this sustainability, it reminded me my olden days that came as a professional working in Andhra Pradesh Productivity Council. I think I worked for almost 40 large-scale industries, giving consultancy to those people. Probably involved in the working with some multinational companies definitely, and what they look for from you. That is what just I understood from this particular experience of mine. Maybe that I'll be sharing with you for a few minutes. So, what is the purpose of calling me as a consultant to these organizations? Sustainability meaning that has been told here now. It means that
we need to manage our resources judiciously so that our future generations, these resources will be influenced, whatever that has been left over. When we started this work almost long back in BDs, working with the multinational companies, the reason they call us is for the purpose that what is that we can save? We can save the costs so that our product will be the best for the customers. That is the main aim of those people, and we have suggested many remedies for them. Probably we might have saved a lot of lakhs of rupees those days itself for these multinational companies. One example I would like to share, in one particular company, it's a state government organization at that point of time, they manufacture this airline. So we applied a transportation model for them because they get this freight from different districts to make this airline. And we worked out a transportation model in such a way that it almost saved just 50 lakh rupees in 1 year. So probably people working in industries, they may not be knowing their lagunas there. When we go as an outsider, probably as a person, you go there, you should be maybe chasing the impact that you can make in that particular industry. That is what I think these industries or the MSMEs look forward from you people. If you can change that impact, automatically I think you can get the salaries and the title. That will change you. Is the line I just like to share with you people. And some of the examples if you see, the one side, the example just I think I heard almost 30 years back. One director from National Security Council, Mr. Chari, I remember his name still. He used to talk about one particular example called this toothbrush. Probably everybody uses toothbrush 200%. So we have a lot of plastic toothbrushes in our hand. And when the bristle gets worse, then we throw it off the total toothbrush. We used to say that why are we throwing out this handle? Why can't we change the bristle itself and so that we can save a lot of plastic in our hands? But nobody listened to that one. I think even after 30 years also, we are doing the same thing. But after the advent of this electrical toothbrush, probably I think now we are changing the bristle. Remember it? Probably everybody is using that one. And I also remember our parents, even myself, how we maximize the utilization of our toothpaste. The last, till that last point in the base of that particular tube, we used to squeeze it and get it out of that one so that we can extend that toothpaste to another 4-5 days. Probably if each family can do these things, I don't know how much, I think you can do that mathematics, probably how many toothpaste we can see. And one more question that comes to my mind is, if toothpaste is coming in a tube, plastic tube, why we have another cover for that one, another cardboard box for that one? Why we are wasting money on that? And why we are wasting effectiveness under that nobody thinks about that these things. Probably as a future leaders of your organizations, you have to work on these aspects. Another example I want to share it with you people is when you talk about your mother, just simple observations you can make. For example, your mother working in a kitchen. Have you noticed that how much time she will be working here in the breakfast window in the morning itself? Maybe 3 hours or something like that. Somebody calculated the distance that she has traveled in that particular kitchen. It comes to about almost 15 kilometers in 3 hours. 15 kilometers in the kitchen itself. Then what we can do to reduce that distance? You need to place your material everywhere where it is handy and all those things. Probably that where the kitchen has been organized and all. If you see the kitchen layout kind of a thing, all these things are organized in such a way that this distance has come down to almost I think 3-4 kilometers in one hour. So these kind of small observations if you can do in your industries anywhere, it can be a plant layout, it can be the quality aspect of that one, or it may be a replacement of raw materials, any alternative of the raw materials, etc. Or it may be something like the process of the methodology that are adopted to produce that particular product or service. And the organization structure sometimes maybe I think we are overloaded sometimes in this organization people. So if we can focus on all these things, you can make a lot of difference. I also advise people to just know the concepts of these simple things like quality. What is quality? What is the definition of quality? Yeah. People think quality means it should be a very high quality, we define in such a form. But it's simply to say it is a fitness of the product, fitness for use. Then we take an example of watch. What is the purpose of watch? It has to show time, that's it. So the cost of watch can be 30, 40 rupees, but why you are spending lakhs of rupees on watch? Maybe it is even some other purpose. So you need to work out that what is that even a design also. Some people overwork on designs. If they think that if we can make good design, automatically people will like it. But sometimes that design can cost a lot. So make it a simple design so that it will be helpful for the people, for the market, for the environment also. Maybe not knowing all this is when you go to the industry, when you work with those people, automatically you get to know about the practical issues of all these things. So that is what that my experience I can share almost. I think each industry gave me a lot of experience where I worked in before just joining this Ministry of MSM. So it's a pretty of good experience. Like I said, we have shown a lot of savings for each and every company. That the same thing you can do it and automatically it will be helping in sustainability. And another thing, when coming to the MSMEs, and that's my main subject that was given to me, I would like to tell you about what is an MSME. People need to understand the definition of an MSME. MSME here it is defined in terms of investment in plant and machinery and also turnover. For example, a micro enterprise, what will be invest? It will be about 2.5 crores in plant and machinery. If it is invested up to that one, it is called as a micro enterprises, and the turnover should be minimum below 10 crores. A small industry is up to 25 crores and almost 100 crores turnover. And a medium enterprises is also 125 crores investment in plant and machinery and about 500 crores turnover. If it is a new company, investment is zero, means sorry, the turnover is zero, then it also can be a micro enterprise. So these definitions you can understand the MSMEs. Probably if you join an MSME, you should help them. And this registration can be taken from a say, an online platform called DM registration. It's a government of India site. It's a free of cost for you people. If you don't know about this site, if you go to the private site, they'll be charging you 10 to 15,000 rupees. Under ease of doing business, there are a lot of platforms that have come out from the ministry as well as from the state government also. You might have heard about the DCI pass. So that all your registration formalities can be completed in that. Other thing just I would like to tell you is about the problem faced by the MSMEs normally. What are the problems normally MSMEs face? The first one is the financial aspect. Most of the people look for the financial management, financial support systems. There are different kinds of schemes for these financial assistance. First thing is, let us say that you have an idea and you are now innovative idea developer. Then there is a scheme called the Business Incubation Scheme. This is the first of its kind introduced by Ministry of MSME. Later, DPIIT came into the existence and they started supporting the startups through these incubation centers. We have conducted many hackathons. Every year there will be a hackathon, and if you have a novel idea, you can participate in the hackathon, and there will be a grant of 15 lakh rupees so that you can utilize that money for developing your product and you can go for commercialization. And once the product is ready, if you want to go for commercialization, there are other financial assistance that comes into it. For example, you might have heard about the scheme called Prime Minister Employment Generation Program. This talks about giving a loan of up to 50 lakh rupees. This includes a subsidy component in that. For example, about for a general participant, we give a subsidy about 15%. That means out of 50 lakhs, 12.5 lakh rupees you need not to pay. That will be paid to the government of India to the banker. So within that 7.5 lakhs you need to pay that and take the loan. If it is a service enterprise, this is limited to 20 lakh rupees. This one scheme, PMEGP, Prime Minister Employment Generation Program, that can be utilized effectively by any person. And second scheme we talk about is the CGTMSC. We understand that the people cannot give collateral securities. So what we said is a person can take up to a loan of 5 crore rupees and the government of India will stand as a guarantor for that money. So this again, this loan is from banks only. You can take loan from the bank. But only thing you need to convince the banker to pay that loan for you. It depends upon many factors like your project report, your viability of the report, etc. Based on that, if it is good, definitely the banker will support. There is another scheme called Stand Up India. This is exclusively meant for women entrepreneurs, SC entrepreneurs, and ST entrepreneurs. Every bank branch, they have a target of one minimum loan to be given to the 20 entrepreneurs. So this can be utilized. And there is a loan scheme in this thing. You can take a loan from 10 lakh rupees to 1 crore in this particular scheme. And another loan is Mudra scheme. is simple to make. You can take a loan of 20 lakh rupees with this one project, and it starts from about 50,000 to 20 lakh rupees without any collateral securities. You can try these homes also. So these are the financial assistance schemes that are operated by the government of India. And if it is not the suitable for you, can also approach the bankers because they will be having their own schemes supporting various professionals and they get into the loan. The third thing that comes for the problem for the MSMEs is the marketing problem. So what we said is there is a scheme called public procurement policy. All the central public sector units are supposed to buy minimum of their procurement, out of their procurement, minimum 25% from the MSMEs. Let us talk about one particular public sector called Mazlan Dockyard. Their requirement per annum is almost 1.5 lakh crore rupees. Out of that, but 25% is reserved for the MSMEs. In this 25% again, 4% is reserved for SCST entrepreneurs and 3% for women entrepreneurs. When we have conducted one exhibition here in Hyderabad, I think the public sector units have lined up for meeting these women entrepreneurs to give the work orders to those people. That kind of a demand is there for this particular activity. So this particular scheme can be utilized by all the entrepreneurs who are there, and you can use for startups also, freshers also, anybody can apply. You need to do vendor registration with the public sector units, and there is a huge market for that. Second thing is you can also participate in domestic exhibitions. We have a list of about 500 exhibitions that are going on in India in various sectors. Let us say you are in processing, you can apply for the food processing, World Food Center, the trade fair that happens in Delhi. Kind of a things you can automatically do. Otherwise, Mumbai in Hyderabad, you can participate in that. And there will be a cost for that, but automatically you need to pay money for that stalls and other things. So what we said is, you pay upfront and you collect that money from the government of India. And within 1 month you get the reimbursements for these things. So it's not only these things. If you want to go abroad also, there are trade fairs. We have list of about 700 list of trade fairs happening all over other countries. So you can select and you have to participate through industry associations. I advise you people one more thing that be part of some industry associations. You can become a member of any industry association. That will not cost much for you. It may be about 3,000-4,000 per annum kind of thing. And that money comes by in different formats like a training programs or a seminars, webinars, reading meetings, etc. And all those things. So there's no problem in that one. And you will have knowledge in that. So that thing you can do, participate in this, join this industry association. There are plenty of industry associations in Hyderabad itself. And it may be a women entrepreneurs associations are there, general entrepreneurs associations are also there, or even these trade-wise associations are also there. So you can always join them and it will be knowledge for you to understand what they are doing. And if you want to talk about the marketing, it is the we have one more thing called e-commerce platform called Government e-market, GEM platform. Probably you might have heard about it. Even if it is a startup or it's a new enterprise, you can register in this thing. And all the government organizations, if it is a pen or even a paper or something, we need to buy through that particular GEM portal only. It's a simple form, simple portal, and if you are supplying something unique, and if it is required by the government organizations, order comes from you. There is a price preference also. Let us say that in the large scale industry, say that one, I'm quoting 100 rupees and MSME quotes 115 rupees. We call this MSME and say that you can reduce the 15 rupees and we give you the order. Kind of a thing. That kind of a support system is also there in that market. And one more support system, what we say is, let us say that you supply material to somebody, right? And that person is not paying money to you. And it is a mandate for the organizations to pay money back to you within 45 days. That's the compulsory for organizations. And if it is not paid, you can file a complaint through online portal which we have called MSCFC, Presentation Council. And the district industry centers take calls of both the parties and asking to settle down that one. So it is an easy process and most of the cases are solved through these particular issues. And another one which I want to tell you is, let us say that you want to go for trademark registrations or patent registrations and all those things. Do that thing, you get reimbursement for that also. Trademark registration, you pay 10,000 rupees with simple trademark. And it is required. Barcoding, if you want to take, we reimburse for that one for 50,000 rupees. And if it's a patent, we can reimburse up to 5 lakh rupees. So these are the schemes that are available. And if you are joining some company and you want to make improvements about what are they talking about the sustainability or implementing 5 years or 6 Sigma or kind of take support from the Government of India organization from the Ministry of Agriculture. We support these MSMEs, engaging the consultants from National Productivity Council or Party Council of India or some other organizations like specialized institutions like Indian Institute of Packaging or Indian Institute of Design, etc. These specialists will come and assist this and they give consultancy free of cost. And we give a certificate also. For example, zero defect, zero effect is a good certification which you can just upload 5 parameters in that online mobile phone and take a certificate, print a certificate. So likewise, there are schemes. You can implement lean manufacturing. Mostly what I've seen is Gujarati firms in Gujarat, what I've seen is they are taking all these benefits. Whereas when it comes to Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, most of the people do not know the value of these things. The reason is probably you need to educate them when you go there. What is the purpose of we are doing this things? If we can save a cost, even a rupee also, that's more valuable for the company. This adds on to this. So that is what just I wanted to share with you people, and probably a lot of experiences that can be done. And one more final thing just I would like to say is, don't chase titles or salaries. Chase the impact. Do some innovations. Automatically all this will follow you. That's what just I want to tell you. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity. And I will hope this seminar and congratulate all the people who are conducting this program. Thank you. Thank you once again.
Can I request the audience to please stand up in honor of our chief guest once and clap for him. Thank you very much, sir. Please proceed. Thank you very much, sir, for enlightening all of us with your rich experience, exposure, and profound knowledge. We are deeply honored to have you here from this prestigious gathering. Now I request Chief Faculty and Vice President, sir, to initiate the release and hand over the conference compendium to the dignitaries onto the stage. Please, sir. Can we have a huge round of applause? So we are unveiling along with the conference compendium. There are 3 textbooks which is released nationwide and it is authored by none other than our convener, Professor M. Madan Mohan sir. The first textbook is Investment Management, Security Analysis and Portfolio Management, published by PS Publications. Second one is Financial Market and Services, and the third one is Analysis of Investment and Financial Assets. These books are a comprehensive guide designed to be an indispensable resource for finance specialized students like BCom, BA, Engineering, MCom, and MBA programs. A huge round of applause again for this wonderful academic achievement. Congratulations, sir. Now it's time to, I request again all the dignitaries onto the dais to felicitate our invited chief guest, Sri M. Sudhir Garu, with a show and moment. Now it's well before we assemble here for a group photo and break out for lunch. Let us thank our invited esteemed guests, scholars, and delegates with a vote of thanks. Sir, please be seated. I would like to invite Professor Javes, the convener, a person with amazing sense of humor, very jovial, very kind-hearted person. Let's give a round of applause again.
Thank you, Chinmay. I promise in 2 minutes. I thought it is 3 minutes. In 2 minutes, I'll finish my vote of thanks. Uh, Thank you all. I take the privilege to propose the vote of thanks. I thank our management. I don't want to be just like Mohan sir said, control C, control V, whatever it is. Yes, I thank the management. For the wonderful encouragement that which they have given us. And I sincerely thank our chief guest, especially MV Sudhir sir, taking time and giving a lot of input, seriously. Because this was the time I was just sharing this morning along with him sitting what all the schemes that which can a student can do. Fortunately, we had him seriously here for the wonderful, like he has quoted many schemes. I don't want to utter again all of them. Hopefully, we can see in the recordings. I sincerely thank Vice President Professor Mohan S. Rao, always the storyteller, wonderful. So thank you so much. He has given a lot of inputs, and I thank Professor Veer Irfan sir. Wonderfully done, great job. I thank Jayashree ma'am for gracing the occasion, ma'am. Thank you so much. I thank Principal Srikanth. I thank HODs. I thank. I'm coming to Madan sir, Triple M. I'll come to that. I thank Chakravarti sir. I especially thank Professor Triple M. Madana Mohan sir for all his efforts. Great round of applause I have. I think standing ovation is also required for me by the students because they have cooperated and it is support. Yes. Wonderful. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Please be seated. And we thank ICSS staff. Yes. Really, they have sponsored, supported on time that which they have to do. And Southern Retail Center, V. Sudhakar, Professor V. Sudhakar Reddy, sir, Professor in Economics from Usmania University, who has been really supportive to us to conduct this national conference. And I thank the session chairs panelists. We have all the way from Bangalore. Will you please stand, sir? Hemant sir, Professor Dr. Hemant sir and his team here. And from Samarkand Resort and also Fateh, please, thank you so much for all the way coming here and spending your time. I thank the press people, media people, thank you so much that they have come all the way to here to cover this program. I thank the supporting staff, PA system, camera people. I thank all the faculty, all the executive members, secretaries, organizing committees. I said I'm short. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you, sir. Now it's time we stand up in the honor of our national anthem and sing it aloud. जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मन नायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे भारत माँ की जय जय हिंद. Please assemble here near the main stage. I request convener, co-convener, chairs, co-chairs, faculty members to join in for a group photo with invited dignitaries onto the stage. Faculty, co-conveners, please join. Our platinum sponsors, Summer Green and Fateh, please come on to the stage. I request invited dignitaries from Mangalore and Bangalore to join in. Student coordinators, join in. Sit at the front row. Students, please. You can sit here. All student coordinators, fall in. Come here. Please join in. Proceed. I want this place to the next one. Please hold on for one more minute. Akhilesh is going to replace Nasir for taking. Akhilesh, go ahead. Nasir. hold on for one more minute. Dr. Raghav is here. Hold your smile. Thank you. Thank you.